Welcome to Milano, and I have arrived in summer. It is hot as hell, and we're about to check out one of the most famous sites, the Duomo. And my travel partner and party partner for this trip is a bit older than usual. It's my mum, because I couldn't find anyone else to come with me, and she was cool to take some time off work because she doesn't work that much. Okay, she cleans up the house. Okay, that's enough work. Anyway, up to the Duomo to see the most famous place in Milan, and then I'm gonna have a siesta and do what I do best: run amok and explore the bars and nightlife of Milano. So watch this space. At least it's nice and quiet and there's some shade, because I'm telling you right now, if you come to Milan in summer, you're going to want some shade. Welcome to the gallery next to the Duomo and the 1 million tourists that come with it. So this is what you get when you visit Milan in summer. Now we're at the famous Duomo, about to do a tour. I'm going to say these tours aren't cheap. It's about 120 Australian for 2 hours, but I'm going to go right to the top there and get the best view of Milan in the scorching heat, so I get a tan and a bit of sightseeing all at once. It's multitasking, isn't it? Look at this e-piece. I'm a proper tourist now. Making no fashion statements here in Milan today, but I guess these are the things you got to do if you want to do a tour of the Duomo. So surprisingly, you actually can walk on the roof. I don't know if you can see right now, but I'm standing on the Duomo's roof. I'm just going to show you the view from where we are. We're not even at the top yet. For this many steps. Please don't have to do gym today. And we made it to the top. That's it. King of the Milan. And hopefully that's the tour done, because I'm ready for a siesta. Mum, it's under construction, alright? There's no point. It's a bunch of scaffolding. It's definitely not Instagram worthy.
Only because of the scaffolding.
Only because of the scaffolding.
Only because of the scaffolding.
Yeah, well, you know what? It doesn't matter, because we're here now, and the scaffolding's here now, and it's ruined my photo.
But you can appreciate the nice clean marble compared to the old.
I'm done. Time for an aperitif. Yes. It is not visible. So fun fact, one of the things I've learnt on this tour is that one of the nails that went through Jesus on the cross is actually inside this very cathedral, right at the top up there. I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't, but there's a little red light up there, and apparently inside that red light is a little box with a nail that apparently went through Jesus. Fun fact. I did learn something. Alright, now I'm officially done. Let's go find a bar. I'm going to fill you in on a rookie error I made. Do not come to Milan during mid-August, because the whole place is a ghost town. As you can see, this is a Saturday night and everything is closed. There's practically no bars open and nothing is going on. Everyone leaves Milan and goes to near the water. And you know what? I don't blame them. So, note to self, never go to Milan during mid-August. Just don't do it, unless you want the whole town to yourself, and you can walk down ghost streets like this. So yeah, no exciting party videos of Mikey running amok in Milan, jumping from bar to bar. All you're gonna see is me walking around, sightseeing and visiting a lot of closed stores. It's about as exciting as it gets, but you know what? Still a beautiful city, and it seems relatively safe to walk around, so there's a plus. But apart from that, enjoy this abandoned street while I walk home. So good morning from Milan. Because nothing's open last night, I'm up nice and early. I'm gonna do some more sightseeing. What's the world come to? Mikey is sightseeing early in the morning instead of sleeping with a hangover. Something must be wrong. Well, unfortunately nothing is open in Milan during this week, so there's anything to do. So have a look at the castle. There you go. That's a nice big castle for you there. And yeah, I'm with my trusty mum, being a tourist, taking photos. And that's about as adventurous as this trip's gonna get. Hopefully Florence has got a little bit more action, because right now I'm a bit disappointed. But end of the day, I got to see all of Milan without the crowds. And Mum, you happy? You still glad you came to Milan?
Terrific.
She's happy. She doesn't have to worry about Mikey all drunk and hungover and partying.
All the best aperitivo.
We had aperitivos, but aperitivo hour is 6, and that's normally when I'm waking up to go out, so yeah. Anyways, enjoy the castle. There you go, it's a pretty impressive looking little palace strolling into. And from the looks of it, it's going to be a bit of rain today, so I'm not going to miss out much because there's nothing else to do here. Oh, why did I come during the 1 week everyone leaves Milan? Found a little fancy villa to have lunch at. Discovering something new every day in Milan. Look at that. I reckon Mum walked around the whole Milan and we finally found it. Was it worth it?
Finally found it. I'll tell you after lunch, Mike.
I'll tell you after lunch. So lunch is served in Villa Necchi-Campiglio. And a little fun fact, House of Gucci was actually filmed here. So
And
there you go.
I'm stealing your chips.
And obviously, per usual, my mum is stealing the best part of my meal, the kettle chips. Cheers. And good morning from Milan. I'm up fresh again because I didn't party. It was my party wingman or wingwoman is this person here. Hi, Mum.
Hi,
And
buongiorno.
yeah, she ain't the best person to go running amok in Milan with, so we had a nice sensible dinner, and the consequence of having an early dinner and a sober dinner is that I'm up nice and early and ready to take on the day, 7 in the morning. So we're off to Lake Como. It's nice and romantic just for me and my mum. Mum, you excited?
I'm excited. I'm excited because I've been there before and I want to show you how beautiful it is.
Can you tell us our idea? Anyway, I'm gonna check out Lake Como today and have another nice, wholesome, sober and peaceful day in Milan. This is probably the most sober I've been on holidays my entire life, but it's a nice change. And it's not often I get to see the morning. So good morning, Milan. We're off to Central and very soon we'll be in Lake Como. Our first spot in Como, about to get pretty much dessert for breakfast, because when in Italy, pretty much every breakfast is dessert. They don't do healthy here in Italy, that's for sure. And that is my breakfast. Fig and bread. What he said, literally, quote, fig and bread. Such a beautiful lake. Look at this. Look at this water. It's green. You could not pay me to jump in there. It's meant to be one of the most expensive parts of Italy. And what looks like to be dirty swamp water. Yeah, Lake Como isn't inviting me back anytime soon because I'm not praising it today. I'm definitely not praising it today. But you've got a big mountain up there, so that counts, right? If you like mountains and green water, come to Lake Como. There you go, done. Vlog's over. See you in Florence.
Okay, I don't know if I necessarily recommend that. I'm taking the bus. I thought it was fun.
So the only way to do Lake Como is by private boat. At least I got my drink. Just did a private boat tour. That was a lot of fun. Only 300 euros, and two lovely American girls decided to go halves with us and share the trip, which I didn't mind. Because they're girls. But they were nice. And we're skipping the line and not going up the top of that mountain because we decided we're doing the second most important thing in Italy. Mangiare. What's the first most important?
Mangia.
Party. But there's no party in Lake Como, but I will say it was beautiful. You're going to do Lake Como, make sure you hire a boat, preferably a private one so you don't have to line up, and you get to see this. But I still stand by that the water is terrible. You're not going to swim in it, and it's probably a bit overrated. Is it overrated?
No.
Okay, we've got contradicting opinions. My mum loves it. I think it's overrated, but you got to do it once, and you're going to do it.
You'll love it more when you're older, Mike.
Yeah. It's good comment, Mum, because that means I'm not older now, I'm young. All right, time to manja and get the hell out of here. See ya. Visited the most famous sandwich shop in Lake Como. Got my lunch, and now we're going to sit down and enjoy a meal by this chair. Probably going to be the highlight of my Lake Como visit. Cheers. And finishing the day off at Lake Como with a beautiful gelato from, what is it called? Gelab. Apparently one of the most famous gelato places here. And I can tell you right now, from trying it right now, I can tell you it wasn't over exaggerated. Probably one of the best gelatos I had. So cheers and goodbye Lake Como.